let's face it, there's going to be those who try to get a rise out of you as soon as you get to school or work. But it's imperative to remember to not feed into that nonsense. Here's the key piece of information I want you to understand. The first 10 minutes of your shift will determine the rest of your day or your evening. Let that sink in. I'm going to say it one more time. The first 10 minutes of your shift or your school day will determine the entire day or your entire evening. If it's one of those nights where you come into work feeling happy, refreshed, and upbeat, then why let someone ruin that for you? Here's what I want you to understand. Practice the technique of deflect. Say, for example, a coworker or a classmate, they see you coming down the hall and you're not paying attention to them at the time because you could be checking your weekly schedule at work, or you could be checking your phone for your class assignments before you go to your first class. And this individual sees you coming and they bump you on the shoulder and knock your phone out of your hand. How do you handle this situation? While there are those would say they will respond with violence, violence is not always the answer. Yes, defend yourself. Yes, defend yourself if you must. Now, unless they want that physical confrontation, there's no need to pay attention to them here. Except for the fact that if they knock something out of your hand directly, it's best to get a supervisor if you're at work, or a principal or an adult when you're at school, to de-escalate the situation before it gets out of hand. I'm going to say this again. I said it earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be a chicken. If you must defend yourself, do it. Never allow yourself to be pushed around by anyone at your job, your school, or your community. But always, always practice deflect. Just because someone says something to you doesn't mean you have to feed into that statement. Make note of it. Just because they can antagonize you doesn't always mean they'll continue the behavior if you respond to it less and less. Just to continue to be watchful and mindful of the situation. Now, that doesn't mean you're being a chicken. It just means you're moving smarter at work, school, or wherever you may be. It's important to have either a notepad app on your phone, in which I have one, to take notes, especially if a situation happens on the job, on the clock, when I'm working, or a journal to write things down to help you cover yourself when you need to go to your supervisor or your teacher. Remember, defend yourself. I said it a few seconds ago. I'm going to say it again. Defend yourself if you must. Never let anyone walk all over you. And lastly, stay focused on your work and keep joy within. Now, as I stated earlier in the video, the first 10 minutes of your shift or your school day sets the tone for the entire day. So don't let someone ruin your day or bring you down in any way, shape, or form. Yes, there will be bullies, there will be haters, negative people, people who just feel like complaining on the job, but don't let them get to you. And whatever nonsense they try to throw your way, don't feed into it. I love you guys. I thank y'all for tuning in. I just wanted to encourage someone out there who might be going through a situation. Do not feed into it. I love you guys. I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed evening. God bless. Peace.